Thank y'all so much for coming out. I'm Coach Traylor, the athletic director, and I know how hot it is. There's a lot of things you'd probably rather be doing, but we appreciate you coming out supporting our kids. This is our 15th season to be doing this, and sometimes as old people, we forget that it's this child's one time to do this as a senior, and how much fun they're having, and how much they love y'all seeing them and getting their picture taken, and you tell them how great they are and how good they look. So let's make sure we remember it's one time for them. It's maybe your 40th time, my 15th time, but it's important to these kids. Having 3 children that have gone through it, I know how excited they are when they come. I know how excited y'all's kids are for being here as well tonight. So thanks for coming and supporting. Really excited about my girls coaching staff. I'm a graduate of Gilmer, class of '86. So if the G's on, I want it to be good, I want it to look good, and I really wanted my girls program to get to the level where our boys program is, and Coach Cruz has got that thing coming. They might be better than us, or already are soon, but their staff's exciting and talented, and our girls are really good at working, and they show up, and I'm excited about watching our girls this year as well. My boys staff, real quick, we have Coach Alan Metzel, coaches our quarterbacks, coaches track, teaches history, also teaches the Bible class. Coach Matt Turner coaches our receivers and track. Had a state champion hurdler this year, by the way. Next up, we have Coach Tommy Edwards, coach our defensive tackles, teaches math, and also head golf coach. Coach Todd Barr, defensive coordinator, coaches track as well. Coach Lonnie Henry, head baseball, outside linebackers. Coach Cody Robinson teaches math intermediate, also do linebackers, and he'll assist his wife in softball, the ultimate sacrifice. Coach Robert Biro. Coach Biro said he's hanging it up this year, so it'll be 40-something years for Coach Robert Biro. Outside linebackers, we're going to try to win the state championship before he gets out of here. Coach Keith Tate coaches our running backs, head basketball, teaches government. Coach Colton Bond be teaching chemistry, coaching football, basketball, and track, and anything else I can find for him to do. Coach Olin Johnson, my very first quarterback in 2000, won 6 games today by himself, almost. He'll be coaching our quarterbacks as well, and have some track. Coach Terrence Lovely, tailback, 2004 state championship team. Coaches cornerbacks and basketball and track. Coach Brandon Bear Williams, all-state offensive guard, my 2003 team. Be coaching basketball, football, track, and anything else I can find him to do as well. Coach Randall Kennedy. Coach Kennedy has our cornerbacks, head track coach. Our track team got second in state last year. They had a great season. Coach Kennedy was he was the Chase Tate back in the 90s at Jacksonville. He was a great slot wide receiver. Next we have Coach James Davidshoe, teaches math. He's coaching our scout team, running backs, and baseball for us this year. Next up, who's next there? Is it Russell? Coach Russell Cunningham teaches elementary school for us, does our scout team for us, our 9th grade team, does basketball and track. Coach Dustin Gunner teaches the computer classes up in the high school, assistant baseball, and coaches our tight ends and fullbacks. Our 2 trainers, we have Coach Will Bennett, Coach Kara Knudsen. Both of those teach our training classes during the day. If your kids are interested in being trainers or being physical therapists, it'd be a good class for them to jump into. I say it all the time, and I mean it with all my heart. They're the best coaching staff in the state of Texas, and even better than that, they're better men. So if your child is privileged to play for them, you've been blessed. So if you got to complain about them, I won't listen to you too much. Our coaching staff, thank y'all. All my sophomore and junior varsity maybe players, come line up right here. Right here in the front row. Matthew, hurry up. Let's go right here. I say that this is our 15th season to take the first picture and to give out these jerseys. We've never been right yet. And I have a Twitter account now. And on my Twitter today, yes, I'm getting modern for my players' sake. They all follow me, so it's a way for me to talk to them. I put on there, it's not who's in the picture at the beginning of the season, it's who's in the picture at the end of the season. because at the end of the year, we'll really know who the team was. Right now, we're trying to build a team still. So anyway, I always pray I don't forget someone's name. My mother told me she's going to go make sure her memory is good from some doctor today, and I told her I'm going to have to get mine checked out at 46. She's slightly older than me, but I think, Matthew, come out here so they can see you, son. First row. Lane 1, Matthew. Number 46, Matthew Caldwell, outside linebacker, defensive tackle. Yeah, that's your number, Matthew. Look down, make sure. Number 31, Hunter Richardson, outside linebacker, defensive tackle. Number 72, Eric Serta, offensive lineman. Number 12, Colin Brother Hurt, free safety and wide receiver. Number 47, LaMarcus Morton, cornerback and wide receiver. Number 18, Cameron the Flow Man, cornerback, wide receiver, and a bowman. 14, Ryan Longhorn, outside linebacker, wide receiver. Number 34, Tristan Oliveras, defensive tackle and outside linebacker and kicker. You hadn't heard that combination ever before. He's going to be out there wanting to make sacks, and I'm going to be praying the whole time they don't hurt him. Number 10, quarterback, wide receiver, Zach Spears. I always tell my players one of the benefits of playing for the Buckeyes, not that Zach's ugly, because Zach's a very handsome man, but I always say to them, if you play for Gilmer and you've got on a jersey, even if you're ugly, you get a chance at a good-looking girl. So today, Zach sent me a picture. I don't know where he was. He was selling a Buckeye card, and 5 of his buddies took a picture and showed me that it worked. So congratulations, Zach. Great. Next, we have Cameron Gramble, running back, linebacker. I wonder how many Grambles I've coached in the last 15 years. Number 43, Caleb Gunner, defensive tackle. Number 32, CJ Grimmett, cornerback, wide receiver. Number 3, Devin Smith, cornerback, wide receiver. Number 5, linebacker, running back, DeMarco Elvira Boy. Number 80, Andrew Hollis, outside linebacker, tight end, fullback. Number 11, outside linebacker and wide receiver, Preston Smith. Number 58, offensive lineman, Johnny Perez. Johnny's been looking forward to this night all year to walk across there and show you his shoes. He's got 35 more pair if you want to see them. 26, defensive tackle, Jamal Wheeler. Number 42, Kalani Sausage Moulton. Kalani's a linebacker, outside and inside. Next, Desmond Jones, cornerback, wide receiver. Don't let the smile fool you. He's a competitor. Yeah. Number 66, offensive lineman, Cole Hart. Number 47, Jackson Sykes, outside linebacker, fullback. Number 13, Brandon Crouch, free safety, outside linebacker. Number 50, the most handsome boy here, Jake Snake Trailer, offensive tackle. Number 49, outside linebacker, Hunter Richardson. Number 22, inside linebacker, running back, Kelton Collier. Number 52, offensive lineman, Jacob Cullens. Number 89, outside linebacker, wide receiver, Zod Heath. Number 41, defensive tackle, fullback, Franklin Coleman. Number 85, safety, receiver, Zach Trell. Number 70, offensive lineman, Big Lucas Garrett. All right, man, have a seat. Y'all take a moment in fame. Truthfully, it's one of our largest teams we've ever had. We have about 59 suited up tonight. 155 kids came out, 9th grade through 12. Do the math. There's only about 650 to 700 in the high school, and 155 of them playing football. So I told you, they play for those men over there, and it's very important in our community. So we're very grateful to have a bunch of great kids that love to play football. Seniors, please line up. Remember I told y'all that thing about my memory? I called Hunter Anderson Hunter Richardson, so I apologize for that. I coach Hunter in Little League Baseball, so I promise I know both those Hunters. Anyway, number 49 is Hunter Anderson, not Hunter Richardson. Sorry, Hunter. These are our seniors. I'll spend a little bit more time talking about these kids. I'll try to get through the sophomores and juniors as fast as possible. The seniors have chosen the motto of designate, the capital D-E-Z, small I-G-N, number 8. Obviously we're highlighting their buddy that passed away in March, Desmond Pollard, who wore number 8. The word designate means to be chosen. So we're kind of taking that motto and running with it. So anyway, this group's played together a long time. They're really good players, and I'm excited about coaching this team like I am all my teams. First up, number 30 is the fullback, Colton Hendricks. Colton also plays outside linebacker as well. Number 2, returning all-district football player, outside linebacker and safety, Blevin Burns. Number 24, defensive tackle, Christian Lloyd. Number 51, center, Caleb Ritter. Christian and Caleb both and Colton have worked their tails off, paid their dues to the program, haven't played a whole lot yet, waited their turn, didn't gripe, and they're going to play a whole lot now. So I always like those kids that just hang in there. Nobody knows a lot about them. Their senior year, they come on. They're just, as a compliment, we call them program kids. They just believe in the program, keep hanging in there, and they turn out to be really good ball players, and they'll be good people in life. Next up, another one of those kind of kids, linebacker, Freddie Curtis. Freddie does a great job for us on our scout team every day, never complains, never says a word. He's probably a 135-pound linebacker and works probably 30, 40 hours a week before he comes to practice. Next up, Clayton Catfish Williams, defensive tackle. I don't know how many of y'all know Clayton, but I'll do my best impression. He's going to tell you, my name ain't Catfish, my name's Clayton. Next up, number 33, Will Harrison, defensive tackle and fullback. Another program kid, waited his turn, and his senior year he's going to get to play a lot, and he'll do great. Number 15, another program kid, Tanner Harrison, wide receiver, cornerback. Number 4, quarterback, McLean Carter. McLean's really worked hard, improved, done a great job leading our team so far. Number 16, Taylor Swift Lofton, wide receiver. If Coach Turner were to go home tonight, Taylor could coach our wide receivers for us. Does a great job. Appreciate Taylor very much. Number 60, Dane Jester, center, offensive guard, the captain, also forgot McLean's the captain, Blevins the captain. So I'd hate to not mention those captains. Number 55, offensive tackle and center, and a captain, Colin Harden. Colin's returning starter from last season. If you've noticed, out of all those kids, we've only had 2 returning starters so far. Number 77, Dakota Williamson, defensive lineman, offensive lineman. Dakota played quite a bit last year, been voted captain. Expect him to start both ways this year. Number 9, safety, wide receiver, committed to the University of Baylor. Unbelievable kid, Blake Lynch. One of the nicest, most talented, humble kids you'll ever meet, to be 6'4", 210, and jump buildings in single bounds. So what a great kid. Number 82, my man, Cameron Tennyson, cornerback. Baby brother of JT Tennyson, 2004 state champion, wide receiver. Number 25, 4-year starter, fan favorite, wide receiver, quarterback, slot receiver, running back, punt returner, kick returner, free safety, Chase Tate. Captain. I'd sign Chase to a 15-year contract. Every recruiter tells him he's too small, and we'll see what they say when the season's over. They'll be wishing they'd offered him a scholarship. Number 19, returning all-district football player, Chase was as well. Free safety and wide receiver, state champion, 300 hurler, Nick Smith. Y'all just hang on, because I can't talk about all 3 of you at once. I'm going to talk about you, then you're going to walk. This was the kids' idea, and you know, I've tried to be very sensitive to everybody involved in this situation. And the kids have driven the motto, the kids have driven this idea. We want to do what the kids want to do for their buddies, with respect to the Pollard family as well. So number 7 on the left is Jamel Jackson, returning all-district running back, got injured last year and really hurt us. We lost in the Chapel Hill game, and he was about done for the rest of the year. So getting him back will be huge for us. He's a captain, a wonderful person, and a great leader on our football team. Number 6 on the right is Quinn Llewellyn, also was hurt last year and didn't get to play. Will be a great addition back to our football team. Another captain, another great person, and obviously they're holding up the jersey of their buddy Desmond Pollard, who was as good a receiver as I've ever coached. He had 18 touchdowns, really came into his own, became a great kid, was having a great off season, and you know, passed away playing basketball. So we got 3 returning all-district football players walking across here once, and captains. Jamel Jackson, I've really y'all come stand right here, man, so they can see y'all. They don't want to see me. They want to see y'all. They see me enough. Trust me. I've talked to them a lot about, you know, it's easy for everybody to say, you know, just go win a state championship for Desmond. That's not our focus at all. Our focus is to be the very best football team we can be, do our very best every day, and wherever happens, it happens. I believe what happens to a lot of our teams, a state championship gets talked about so much that it takes the fun from the kids. They feel like if they don't win every single game, they're a huge disappointment, and that's not fair to kids. Last year's team was one of the greatest teams I've ever coached, and they feel like failures, and they shouldn't have been. That was a great, great football team that lost to 2 really good football teams, and that happens in life. So I'd rather you not speak to them that way. They're under enough pressure as it is. Just tell them we want you to have the best season you can have the most fun you can have, and whatever happens, happens. We've got enough talent and a good enough coaching staff, good enough program. We're going to always be in the mix. We're going to always have a chance. And if we do, we do. And if we don't, we don't. I hope your life is big enough that it doesn't define you, unfortunately, like it defines me, if we win it or don't win it. So anyway, great group. Really excited for them. These days are tough on us because, you know, we wish Desmond were here. And in our own way, we believe he is here. We just want to see him and talk to him and laugh with him. And unfortunately, he's not. But he's here in another way. And we're going to play our tails off in his memory and for their own sake. These kids have worked hard for this year. And I'm excited about watching them play. Class of 2015 Buckeyes is a game. One of the hardest working groups, showed up to all 7-on-7 games. They're here all summer long. A highly intelligent group, high character group. Going to have a great career here. Our freshmen will please stand up and wave to the crowd. This summer they were playing 7-on-7 against a few teams that I won't mention their names, but if you were here, you could witness it. And we were out there playing. And it starts lightning and just pouring down rain like crazy. And our 27-on-7 kids just stood there and kept playing ball. The other 60 kids ran off the field and ran undercover, and our kids are looking around like, where are you going? So it just kind of shows you their mindset of how tough they are mentally and physically. And I don't know what makes them think they should be outside practicing in bad weather. We go in every time there's any bad weather whatsoever. Don't we, man? Yes. Very good. Our JV football team, please stand up. I know I sound like they're identical to that freshman class. Highly intelligent, character kids, show up every day. And both those groups have won a ton of football games, and there's a ton of kids. And they're a blast to coach, both groups. And I'm excited. So our JV football team, you guys wave to the crowd, give them a big wave. I've lost count of how many wins, championships, and all the things these kids have done through the past. I probably should do a little bit more writing down stuff and keeping stats. You can ask Joe Dodd, I'm sure he can tell you every one of them. But these kids have won a lot of football games you're looking at. And it's really not what's most important. What's most important is how good of men they're going to become. And we work just as hard of trying to be good role models for those kids and teaching them the things in life that really matter, because guess what? We're all going to stop playing football one day, but they're all going to be men one day. And when you're a parent, what you care most about is what kind of man he's going to be. And I want you to know I take that very seriously, and we're not perfect, and we make mistakes, and we do. We're very real with your kids, and we let them know we made a mistake. And we try to learn from it and get better. But I'm very grateful to be the head coach of your child. Thank you for letting me have your most precious investment to be with as much as I'm with them. It's a tremendous compliment to me, and I tell y'all that every year I'm the luckiest person in the world to get to coach for y'all, and I appreciate y'all very much. Let me thank people. Coach Lane, our adopted Buckeye program, when I started here, Coach Johnson can tell you 15 years ago, we didn't have many parents come talk to their kid when the game was over, and it just broke my heart. So I got the idea from Mike Maddox and Utica Grove. We usually average 2 fans per every player now. So if you're interested in a player, Coach Lane is back there at the table. Just request one. The best ones are when y'all just say, give me whoever you want. It's kind of tough. Everybody wants certain players. And when we got 7 players requesting one and nobody requesting another, we need somebody just to say, put me where you want me. All I want you to do is come to the game and watch them. And write them a card. Tell them you appreciate the way they act, the way they behave, the way they cheer for their teammates. Some of you have gone crazy because they get in your ear and tell you all the gifts they want. And as a violation of UIL rules, for you to buy them anything of monetary value, please cook them cookies, write them a card, but stay away from buying them things, please. Donna Lane does our cheerleaders and our stars. Eric Gray, our band. Thank y'all so much for making tonight go off so well. Appreciate y'all. Mr. Greg Watson, Rick Albritton, principals, school board members, and superintendents. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Our Booster Club, let me tell you about them real quick. President Charlotte Carter, Treasurer Melinda Hurt, Secretary Atlanta Fennell, Vice President Karen Lane. You have no idea how much those people do to keep all this going. and I thank y'all very much for helping me with this project. Let's talk about the people that sponsored it. For 15 years, E-Tex, again, has stepped up and got the hamburgers, cultures, stop a minute, the drinks, Mike Craig Ford, the chips and water, Anytime Fitness with all the desserts. If you would, give those sponsors a round of applause. Thank y'all. I was teasing Danny earlier when I first got here. We had, well, truly, I think I cooked the first couple of years, and I got fired by the E-Tex crew. I bet y'all are glad for that. But since we used to have 8 cooks down to 6 cooks, now we're down to 3. So E-Tex might need some help. We got Danny Johnson, Ricky Gilbert, and Matt Alexander. Thanks for cooking those burgers for all these kids tonight. 3 burgers they cooked. And you need to listen because you need to understand you need to be helping one day. Here are the people that helped your food tonight. Dwayne Fennell, Elena Fennell, Charlotte Carter, Larry Lane, Karen Lane, Wendy Alexander, Chris Lawhorn, Robin Lawhorn, Shelly Jesters, Melissa Trail, Melissa Rice, Tracy Mize, Harmony Hall, Misty Parker, Pam Clemens, Nedra Henson, Alan Henson, Todd Ritter, and Michelle Ritter served all y'all tonight, so clap for them, please. Our training staff that helps so much. If you're, I know Will, are you down here with us, Will Dunn? Where are you, Will? Will's down there has done a fantastic job filming for us, making our music for us, and I'm really proud of Will for how hard he works for us. And we got a ton of water boys and water girls that help us, and I appreciate them so much as well. Right now, we're fixing to be done. I know you're tired of hearing my words. I'm even tired of hearing me. We're going to have a parent meeting. Football players, if you're players in 7th grade through 12, we'll meet in there. The volleyball girls' parents will meet up there in the gym. Got a couple announcements for Desmond they wanted me to make. Since this year's motto is designate any Gilmer High School student who would like to participate in a picture, please meet on the field. They're going to have y'all make 2 big circles and make a big 8. Anybody can be in it, from cheerleaders to stars to band members, anybody that's a friend of Desmond or wants to just be in the picture. They're going to have a big 8 out there on the field, and Ruel's going to take a picture. The money raised from the ordering of the pictures will go to the cost of the headstone for Desmond. If you have any questions, please contact Kelly Reynolds. So that's going to go on right when we're done. I also had this announcement, the Desmond Pollard 5K Fun Run, sponsored by the 2015 class. It'll be August 23rd. You can sign up tonight or online at DesmondPollard.com. Contact Madison Edison or Crystal Martin if you're interested in that. We're selling Buckeye cards. They're $10 a card. I've listened to all y'all griping up, and I know y'all want those Buckeye cards back. Very grateful to all the communities, all the businesses on the back of the cards. Swanners, I should have ever started naming one. Dairy Queen, there's 11 of them on there. On the back of the card. The Blizzard deal, just an unbelievable deal for me. $1 for a Blizzard, come on now, that's enough to buy one right there. The schedule's on the front of the card. You get money off your oil change, so all kinds of, it's easily get your $10 back, and we get that money and we spend it, trust me. See, my memory really is going. I have to look at a lot of things now. I think that's it. Have I forgotten anything, coaches? Do what? Miss Stone, all your former players want to tell you they said hello and they miss you. Barbara Stone, the most unbelievable math teacher you'll ever find. She's unbelievable. So anyway, we play Friday. In all seriousness, I don't care how many followers I have, but if you always want to know what's going on, just go to Twitter and type in Jeff Traylor, and I'll keep posting stuff all the time. And we play Friday at 6 in White House. Our 9th and JV will play at the same time. And then our varsity will follow at 7:30. And then that next week we play on Thursday, Kilgore, the exact same schedule, 9th and JV at 6, varsity at 7:30. And we only play here twice this year, so you might want to come back and watch on that scrimmage so you can sit in your pretty new seats. All right, thank y'all so much. Look forward to a great year. Designate. If you're interested in joining the Booster Club, you can sign up at the parents' meeting.